Hey guys, Ron Heagy here. In my home, thought maybe I'd give you guys a little word up to get you started on your art. Art is awesome. Come on, it is awesome. And if you do only stick figures, that's okay. Or, dots, whatever you want to do. But we're going to talk a little bit about art, and I need some help to do that. So I brought the best assistant ever, a high paid position of daughter. Here she is, Gracie Lee. I think I'll
Hi.
say hey.
Hi.
She's like, that's so stupid. Anyways, hey, we're going to tell you a little bit about our work. One of the things we want to look at right away is how do I get started? You get a blank canvas. What do you do? So we've got a piece of art Gracie did here. See?
So it's just an example. It's just to show you guys, like,
Yeah, here you go.
little example.
We're the furthest thing in the background of your art. Now, of course, if it's like a tattoo or something, and it's all the whole piece, that's one thing. But if you're doing anything with distance, you want to do the furthest thing back, which she would start with her blue sky. And you can do blue colors. Don't try to mix so much. You can do dashy things. Skies aren't perfect. They got little clouds, little puffy white things. But do all the way across, clear behind the mountains, all the way down. You don't do your mountains first. You do the sky first. And then once that dries or sets up, you can lay in your mountain. And the reason why is when you lay the mountain over the top of the sky, it pushes the sky way back. Otherwise, you're going to make it look flat, like the sky and the mountain are at the same distance. And then, of course, what would you do next? If you've got your mountains in, as you're looking back into this, looks like
The
the
grass.
grass.
So what we did was we started with the lightest color, and we did different shades to make it look more textured, and then we did little strokes right here and over the tree
And the
trunk.
reason why you do that is because as you're moving forward, things look closer to you. And if you look in a field way far, you're not going to see grass. You're just going to see flat green. And as you move towards you, you can look on the ground and see. And so, like she said, she put little strokes as it's getting closer. And closer means towards the bottom. Okay?
I
The
also
furthest, go ahead.
I didn't do the strokes until I did the tree trunk, so I went over the tree trunk, so it looked
Right.
more pushed back.
Her tree is actually behind the grass. So anything behind something always gets painted first. Another thing that's really cool that works well is when you get the concept of shade. And shade is what part does the sun shine on and what part does not. Or a light. For this example, the sunshine would be on the side of the tree that has the most light because the sun creates lighter colors. So the tree would have lighter browns towards the sunlight, and as it goes away from the sunlight, it would get dark. And at one point, it's almost black because that side away from the sun is the shade. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, shine a flashlight or something, see what it looks like. And if you put the tree in there and you shade that, and then you put something else in there, like a car, and you shaded that, if you don't do them the same way, it'll look weird. You got to have the shade going the same direction on everything that you put sunlight on. It's a good point to remember. If you can get shading, you're doing cool. Shading just means colors lighter to darker as you move around. And
Last,
last but not least,
I did the tree area, I guess. And I started with the lightest color, and I kind of sponged it and dabbed it around, and so it looks more textured and realistic. And then I went darker, so that has more contrast and more colors. And you don't have to make the shape of the tree first, because you'll just go over anything that you have, really.
that's an excellent point. As you dab colors over and let it dry, it'll make it three-dimensional, so it won't be flat. This didn't take Gracie very long. And so if you just spend a little bit of time with these basic features that you now know, because I told you. Hey, so I'm so excited about this contest. Thank you guys for doing it. I hope it inspires you, and I hope that you got the message from myself that everybody can do something. And hey, so hey, what do we got? Oh yeah, I have my very first piece I ever did. Do you want to see it? It's pretty special. You think I'm really a great artist? Check it out. Yeah, I hope you can see it.
Yeah.
This is Ron Heagy's first piece of art. I did it when I was 6 years old with my hands, and the teacher didn't think there was much hope for me, but don't give up. This clown's actually really cool. My grandma saved it for me. I gave it to her, and she goes, why is your clown crying? And I said, because he's sad. He's got to move away from his grandma. That was when I left Wisconsin with my family back years ago and moved to Oregon. So she kept it for me. Yeah, years ago. So the crying clown. And it's very simple. Art is wonderful. All right?
Good luck with the competition and
Yes.
peace
Peace out, Ron and Gracie.